Your gear stinks. Let's do a giveaway. We're giving away 5 packs of a new product, Extinct Bombs, which was created by a 16-year-old. You're going to love what these are all about. Grab the secret code within the episode and enter it at hockeywraparound.com. We will announce the winners next week. Welcome back to the Wraparound Roundtable. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of the Wraparound Roundtable. You know how it goes, innovative hockey people and products and a giveaway in a short episode. Head over to hockeywraparound.com right now to enter in. We're going to give you that secret code momentarily. Today's hockey friend is James McCall, the founder and CEO of Extinct Bombs Deodorizers. I got them right here in my hand. For those of you watching, unbelievable product. We're going to dive into it today. I want you to support this young man on his journey. When I tell you what these are about, you're going to want to dive in on this one. James is another young entrepreneur to join us on the show today to promote and populate his store with some action. All right. James just turned 17 years old and will be going to his junior year at the Haverford School, which is a high school in Pennsylvania. I'm really excited to talk about these today. I'm just really motivated by you, man. James, thanks so much for joining us on the roundtable.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure, Lee.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure to have you here, man. So listen, man, I got to start with this. My desk and area right now smell awesome, right? You've come up with, seems like somewhat of an obvious idea that no one's done before. Again, the product name is Extinct Bombs, which we'll explain in a minute. Tell the people what this is, how you created it, why you started it, and everything about these, man, because this is brilliant.
Yeah. So, I mean, really the whole rundown is, I'm an athlete and I play sports and my gear smells and the spaces where I play sports, like I guess like coming out from the locker room and like my bags and my shoes, they all smell. Like bottom line, they smell like crap. So I've tried products like Febreze and all that stuff and they work, but they don't smell like the scents that I want to smell like.
Right, right.
So I decided I've had deodorizer balls in the past and same problem. They don't smell like the way I want to smell.
Yeah. It's like
They don't
linen fresh or just something not great.
exactly. And they don't actually eliminate the odor. They just mask
They
it.
do. It smells like
So
rain and my hockey gear.
exactly. So yeah, it covers it up for probably a day or two,
Yeah.
and then you get that same nasty smelling odor back. So I decided to like kind of reinvent the deodorizer ball, and this time I decided to put like actual baking soda inside the ball to absorb the odors and not just mask them. But I kind of added a little twist to it. I also put like men's fine fragrance scents, like like top rated men's fine fragrances, like some Versace in there, just to really kind of boost that scent and really give a smell that men athletes or male athletes are gonna love. So that was really my main goal, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job. I've really, besides that, I tried to really create a brand. A lot of deodorizer balls, they're just kind of like simple, little. I guess they're like kind of stocking stuffers. There's not really a brand surrounding them.
Right.
With this, like Extinct Bombs, I try to really like establish that emotional connection with the people I'm selling to, and I think that's a really powerful thing in this brand. So that's really that's my inspiration. Yeah.
Dude, you've done a great job from this. Again, for those of you watching this episode, not listening, the packaging is I mean, I can't believe this is coming from a 17-year-old kid, dude. And you don't even speak like a 17-year-old. You're so well spoken. And what I love about it, buddy, is so we had talks, right? We had talked. You sent me over some samples from my kid. And what's cool about it is they do smell great. Like I don't want anybody to it's the perfect amount, right? It's like it's not too much, it's giving me a headache. It's not so little that it's not going to work. But what I like about these is that it's actually introducing my kids to, oh, I want to smell good, which anybody here with teenage kids knows is something that's kind of important as they find out, as they get older. So, it's also setting this kind of precedence for my son and my daughter of like, hey, look, cleanliness is important, right? And like, you want to take care of yourself. I don't want to dive too much into that because I want to stay on the product, but I want everybody to know too that James is part of this program called the Young Entrepreneurs Academy, right? And that's actually how this started, right? So why don't you quickly, and we'll get to the code right after this for everybody just trying to get the code. Walk us through quickly that process. And because the first time I met you, this was just almost concept. right? And now
Yeah,
I'm holding
it
it,
was.
and we're giving
Definitely
away
was.
5 of these packs today.
I know.
So,
It's come so far in
yeah,
the past couple of months.
yeah, you gave them to me in a
So
Ziploc bag. The first,
yeah, I know, and they weren't even not the right color, not the right
yeah,
smell. I mean, I had, like, a really rough I had the fragrance I wanted to put
yeah,
inside, but it wasn't actually inside the ball. It was just, like, kind of, on that, like, little fragrance tester with a little, like,
yeah, yeah.
fragrance sort of thing. It was still very rudimentary, but now, it's come so far in the past, like, half a year. It's amazing. Um, so your question was, like, walk you
Yeah, just
through
just
how,
quickly walk
yeah.
the audience through, like, Young Entrepreneurs Academy and how you've basically gone from concept to a national tournament in a way.
Yeah, yeah. So it started the program started in, I think it was early November, and everybody comes in with, like, a couple ideas, and then, like, it's or a couple business ideas. And what you do with it, like, within the first month of being there is you and your other, like, kind of, partners, I guess, or, like, teammates in a sense at the beginning. You kind of narrow down to, like, a couple ideas for each person, and then people, like, give you feedback, and then you can kind of, like, figure out what you actually want to do. And then really once you have that going, you start really diving into the business process. So you start, like, contacting a manufacturer, start creating a rough business plan, start really understanding and narrowing down a
Yeah,
target
and
market.
I gotta reiterate, man, these are teenagers. These are high school kids doing this.
Yeah.
This is not like
These
out of college, you got like an MBA or
It's
anything
funny
like
too. I'm on the older end of the
you
thing too.
are.
I'm like, there's 15-year-olds in this program
That's
doing this
amazing.
same thing. So, anyway, so, like, you narrow it down, you, like, get a manufacturer, establish a target market, get your numbers in and stuff like that. Really just start, and then you start creating the product. Like, that happened after I saw you. Like, you kind of get, like, samples, and you start getting samples from the manufacturer. You start designing and stuff like that, kind of what I was just talking to you about.
Yeah, I should just note,
Um,
the reason we met is because I was a speaker at the CEO roundtable event that you
yeah,
guys do, where they bring in several CEOs. So just for the audience, that's the connection point, is that's when I met you, is I was one of the
yeah,
speakers. Yeah.
it was, yeah. And, anyway, so yeah, you start getting samples from the manufacturer, and, once that starts to happen, I guess you just start to finalize your product, and that's kind of, I mean, the way I'm summing it up in, like, a span of 2 minutes makes it sound a lot easier
But
than it
yeah.
actually
Well
is.
well,
Just
listen, James, I'll tell you this, even if you did this starting in November to now, that's fast, right? This
yeah,
is
it's
amazing how
very
quickly you've done this.
it's extremely fast, and it's still not it's still not perfect. It's never going to be
It
perfect,
never
and
is,
I've
yeah.
accepted that. And, but I mean, just constant days and days of, like, back and forth with designers, manufacturers, really getting this thing formalized is, it's a process
Yeah,
that I
and you're in
enjoy,
school while it's happening.
and that YEA has really taught us to love,
Yeah,
and that's sort of
that's
what's
awesome.
really special about that. And, we actually just graduated, I guess, like, from the program a couple weeks ago, and, really, I mean, we have all the stuff we need to just keep this going. I mean, I wish the best of luck for all the other kids in the program. I stayed in touch with them. I guess we're really all in the same shoes, just keeping this
Yeah,
whole
it's been
product going.
cool for me because I've seen this is, like, I think my 3rd year involved with it now, and, to see some of these young people, some go to college, some are still in high school, but to create a business, push it forward, try and make it work, and not all of them work, but the experience is invaluable. And again,
Oh, 100.
you took this to an investment panel, which you got an investment, then you went to a regional panel, or a regional, like, kind of almost tournament, and then you're
Yeah.
telling me you got to a national level with this. Tell me about
That
the
yeah,
national
that's like
level.
Shark Tank. That is really
Yeah,
there's a video on YouTube. It's called, I think it's, Young Entrepreneurs Rochester Nationals 2024, something like that. And, it's myself along with the other 5, nationalists. And it's really like, I was surprised when I got there too. It's really like Shark Tank. I
yeah.
mean, you're up there on a stage in front of, like, 400, 500 people. You're, like, pitching your product, and you're really trying to get funding. So, um,
James,
what
there's people
talk about
listening that couldn't do that now. Just
I mean, talk about the experience. I mean,
yeah,
I get up there, I'm like, Jesus, man! Like, there's a lot of people out there, but I had a great time. So, yeah, but that's really back to the whole experience thing, like, really learning from other people and getting feedback, and,
yeah.
getting investments. Amazing, like, extremely helpful, because it just, like, helps kick the product to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
Um,
capital funds are
but
always fun.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
yeah,
especially when you're a small business like me. I mean, I'm just, like, I'm still in the really early rounds of like getting my products over here. Like I just placed my inventory order, should be over in the next month. I mean, like one inventory order is like measly for the manufacturer. They're like
It
it's like the
is.
very minimum order quantity
Right.
you can
But
possibly order.
that's how you start, man. And look,
Definition of a small
I'm
business,
going to
but
remind the
that's
audience, you are 17 years old.
yeah,
And James, you don't realize this. You have done a lot more than most people that are already out of college with an
yeah.
MBA
Thank
or
you.
a
I mean,
master's degree. It's insane. Listen, we're going to keep talking. But for those of you listening to the episode that have to get out of here and put the code in, let's go over that. What is the magic code that you want to use? We're giving away, again, 5 packs of Extinct Bombs. The scent here is Passion. It says sweet, seductive vanilla scent. I'm smelling it right now. My desk smells great. Giving all 5 of these away. James, what is the secret code people should put in over at hockeywraparound.com?
code stink,
He
STINK.
spelled it for me too. Stink. Head over to hockeywraparound.com right now. You will see Extinct Bombs right on the homepage. Enter in the code STINK, and you're entered in to win these. If, and this is the type of audience we have, if you just want to support this young man, you don't want to do the giveaway, his website, xstinktbombs.com. That's XSTINKDBOMBS.com. We'll put it up on the screen too. That's his website. Support this young man.
And the web, yeah.
He is driving to create a business. He has made a great product. I am buying them. You should buy them just to support him and also do the giveaway as well, because this is just a cool thing to win, to tell your kids about. All right. Stink. HockeyWraparound.com. I think I said that enough.
Yeah.
James, back to some of the questions. So you did that national thing. How did that end up?
So I won the regionals.
Yeah.
Went there along with 6 other people.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like
You made
top
the
6. So,
nationals. Yeah, you qualified.
yes, I made the nationals, and then so there's a first, second, third place, and then there's a I guess People's Choice Award. So I get up there and I give my whole. I thought I nailed it. I thought I did a great
You
job. I was
probably
really
did.
proud of myself. And so I didn't come in the first, second, or third place or get the People's Choice Award. But while I was there, I was able. I mean, the amount of connections that I got from the
Right.
people up there. I mean, it's amazing. Like I was able to talk to like 10 different people who were like giving me advice, like can I place an order, stuff like that. And I'm like, geez, like yeah, for sure. But
That's what you really want anyway.
yeah. So I didn't win anything up there, but I think the real win, at least in my opinion, was the people I
Well,
met
I will tell
doing
you
that.
that is a win. And I'll tell you right now,
Because
like one quick key for business, buddy. It's not about having resources. It's about being resourceful. And you are very resourceful. You didn't go there and go, I lost. You went there and you're even saying it. I won. I won all these
yeah.
connections. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Yeah, no, so what I was gonna say is I didn't win the money up there, but the fact that I was able to go up on stage in front of all those people and like present my best self, even though I didn't win because of the judges didn't think I win. The people thought I did a great job, and I was able to talk to all those people almost at the end of the night, and that was still a win for me.
Right.
Getting the people to enjoy it, less the judges, so that was still that was a very important moment for me,
Yeah.
and I got a lot of connections from that, so I was proud of that.
James, you got a great head on your shoulders, man. I'm telling you, you are doing this right. I'm telling you that right now, as a business owner myself. Look, the last question I want to ask you is, and this is what's cool about you too, is that you've got a minimal viable product here. It's out. Obviously, you want to make sure that people are buying it and you're getting your name out there and creating that community, what you talked about, which is something we know about here at Hockey Wraparound. But you also have plans for the future, right? You want to dive in that a little bit. Just tell people like what's your goals to expand on this in the future. Where do you want to get?
Yeah, so currently I only have 1 scent. That's the scent that you have right now.
It
It's
does
called
smell great. I
Passion.
want to make sure
It's
I
called
reiterate
Passion.
that. Yeah.
It's a lot of people. It's Versace Eros inspired. So if you like that fragrance, go check it. Go get the Extinct Bombs. They smell great. Smell very similar to it. One of my biggest goals for the future is being able to like I guess raise enough capital or kind of be able to at least fund more scents, because currently I only have 1 scent that's being manufactured. I have 3 other scents that are in the waiting,
Right.
but I don't have enough money currently to produce those other 3 along with Passion. So one of my real, I guess, goals for the future is being able to launch more, scents.
Yeah.
And currently I have Passion, I have Ambition waiting, I have Power waiting, I have freedom waiting, and they're all different colors. Like they're blue color, green color, yellow color, and they're all unique scents. Like this is more vanilla. Like I guess I call it a seductive scent.
It's
And
right on the packaging. I like it.
power's more of like an invigorating. Like it has some harsh notes to it. Freedom is very smooth, like scented. So that's really a goal for me, being able to launch more fragrances and establish a brand off of not one but
Yeah.
multiple fragrances. So that's, and also like gaining like establishing a social media presence, which I'm working on right now, at least for Extinct Bombs. That's sort of what I'm trying to do, build that with connections, and really just keep up the process I'm doing. I mean, I think I'm going down a pretty straight path right now, and I'm just gonna, like, it's not a guaranteed path. What I've learned, like you just have to build off of what keeps happening. Like you go to nationals, like crap. I mean, that's just take your chance and go up there and do it,
Yeah,
and then
man.
like when opportunities present themselves, I take them. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Well, I'm telling you right now, you're talking about your business, but you're also talking about life, buddy, and that'll present itself more and more. I am so impressed with you, James. Again, the name of this scent fragrance is Passion. You clearly have a lot of passion for this. All right.
Yeah,
Um,
that's one of the reasons why
yeah,
I launched my first like smell called Passion. That's sort of
it makes a lot of sense, dude. Buddy, I am so impressed with you, and I say this again. I get to interview a lot of entrepreneurs and CEOs on this show, but you specifically, the younger ones, man, you inspire me because there's a charm that you have that you can only have in your youth that I think people sometimes lose as they get older, but we can get it back when we talk to people like you, right?
uh,
And I think I have this sign in my office in my home that says "Don't grow up, it's a trap." You know what I mean?
yeah,
Uh,
I've heard that a lot. Yeah,
but this is amazing stuff, dude. I'm going to close it out here, but I'm going to show this one more time. For those of you listening, you'll hear them. For those of you watching them, we're giving away these 5 packs. You can hear them. Oh, my God, they're dropping. 5 packs of Extinct Bombs going out to you. Enter over to hockeywraparound.com. Again, the code is STINK. It's a perfect code. Love the name, Extinct Bombs. Please support this young man. If at minimum, go to his social accounts and follow.
yeah. You
All
can
right?
look me up I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. My website, it should be launched in the next like week or two. It's still being like I'm still building it a little bit with one of my designers. If you're looking to donate money by any chance, it's much appreciated. I have a GoFundMe. It's titled Extinct Bombs LLC, I'm pretty sure, on GoFundMe, and any donations appreciated. For the people that do donate, you do get product
Yeah.
for a donation. So that's
Well,
something to keep in
and
mind.
we should note. I forgot to say this. We did purchase these from you to
Yeah.
to support you, right? So these were
Yeah,
purchased by us to give away. Like I want everybody to
uh
know that, just in case everybody
yeah,
hasn't heard
and
from
if
that.
you want more you can donate on the GoFundMe and you get product for that.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, anything really works. You can email me at james@extinctbombs.com, and yeah, I'd love to be in touch. So yeah,
dude, and you're a little salesman too. I love it. I love
yeah,
everything about it, James. Uh,
I'm just
listen,
trying.
that's gonna do it for us on this wraparound roundtable. If you're not inspired, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you out there. This young man is doing the work. He's doing the business, and he's created a really great product that looks great, feels great, smells great. There you go. Extinct
Yeah,
Bombs. James, thanks so much for joining us on the Wraparound
yep.
Roundtable
Thank
today.
you, Celia. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Great podcast.
we appreciate you too, buddy. So once again, extinctbombs.com. Again, it's on the screen. I will spell it out one more time. XSTINKDBOMBS.com. Extinctbombs.com. For those of you listening, let's support this young man in his journey. Again, Stink, hockeywraparound.com. Go over there, enter it in, win yourself some Extinct Bombs. With that said, we're going to see you on the next Hockey Wraparound Roundtable. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember to skate on and have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.